Greetings, good morning, hope everyone is doing well. We are doing the multiplayer grand campaign today. Am I audio right? Yes, I do. Actually got it balanced yesterday. Wonderful, we are continuing today as House Arista. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Greco? What's up, Cod? What's up, Cheese? What's up, Blackpoint? What's up, Mage? Hello there. How are you doing? We have a daughter, and we are studying the personality of our liege. So just a reminder, the founder of our house, our dear, dear father, a horrible man known for murder, drunkenness, depression, and killing a ridiculous amount of Iberian emirs, is dead. Count Rodrigo of Niger died at the end of last session after maneuvering himself through his life into great positions of power, both within the Kingdom of Navarre and afterwards the Kingdom of Castalla. We have inherited and our Count Olegario Rodriguez Arista of Niger. First off, let's get him to not look like whatever this is. That's a good starting place, I think. That's not it. Hold on. We can't have our boy looking like this. My God. That is not the cut for our man here. My immersion's ruined if we don't have a good look on our character. I'm gonna be honest, so I'll need to solve this before we continue. We go with our father's haircut. Yeah, that's about right. He looks brutal enough, I'd say. Let's find him something more fitting with dressed Iberian wear optimally. Oh, God. Come on, I know you can dress better than that. Fucking embarrassing. My wife, Infante Menzia, is with Chan. I should be overjoyed. However, she's been acting strange. We'll look into it. We are super fucking untrusting. Bear with me. God damn it. Not right now. Far more important things are happening. We'll go with a simple look. And then a nice little cloak. All right, that'll work. That'll work much better. Hope everyone is doing well today. Just found an amazing game I think you would like. It's called Pentiment. Can you send me a link, Mage? I'll take a look at that in a moment. I live in Athens and I saw something with the marble. The tomb of the unknown soldier got 69 degrees, which I think is 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Jesus, it has been very hot. This is not the Taurus mega campaign. I'll go over that later today. We'll go over that in a little bit. So just a reminder, our father died. He was a very dreaded, infamous spy master. He managed to basically get our family into a very good position, notably marrying us, his firstborn son, Olegario, to the sister of the old Queen of Navarre, who he murdered brutally by locking her and her family in a church in the mountains of Niger and burning it to the ground. We did a grand wedding murder scheme and killed everyone. Obviously, that's very well known. Our white, ironically, doesn't hate us for that. So, Count Olegario is sadistic, stubborn, and lustful, an intricate web weaver, and a witch. For us, which means that we worship the old Basque gods and the Christian ones, so we're polytheistic. We have 8 diplomacy, 6 martial, 9 stewardship, 21 intrigue, and 8 learning. So, we have also fabricated a hook on our liege, King Fernando, which is exactly what we wanted. Now, with our old vassal rights with Navarre, we had the right to counsel, which I don't believe we actually have with them. No, we do. We actually have guaranteed council rights. I did not realize that. That is fantastic. That means we're on our liege's council. But we're not on his council. Interesting. We have council rights enumerated. Can we do something about that? Yep, demand council position. We had another son from our wife. Goddamn, she is putting out kids left and right. We're gonna demand a position as spy master. He hates us, but he fears us. And we have become spy master. Beautiful. Gotta love contracts. Can you send me a link to the other Discord? I saw your message, Cheese, and I fixed it. Do _point Discord, and you should get it. Any D&D streams soon? Most likely not. I'd streamed D&D before, and it did really, really fucking bad. I'm also not in a D&D group right now, so most likely not. I'll do an overview later, Trucko Nero. I'll do an overview when we go into that later. But yeah, we are a really bad guy. We're a really horrible person. to put it very simply, much like our father. We are not incredibly ambitious, but we like to have security and power, which we're certainly going to be looking for. Now, Domingo of Vizcaya is offering money for us not to invade him, which we will accept. We're not a warlike man, so we certainly won't say no to that. He's our northern neighbor. Very, very afraid of us, very intimidated, like most of our neighbors, frankly. So let's do everything real quick before we start scheming. So also, we are going to possibly be able to scheme for the lands of Navarra. Our wife has a claim on this region. She was the sister of Count Henrique's mother, who our father murdered, again, in that church brutally, by burning it to the ground. Murdering him would not be enough. We need to actually go to war for that land. And we need to not be a sinner. We're not very well-liked. Being sadistic hasn't made us well-liked with the clergy, unfortunately. Do we have a physician? We do. All right. Let's look at all our pin characters here real quick. Need to get everything set up. Fortunately, I can't do this before the start of the game because if you click buttons, it breaks the whole game. All right, we've got our sister-in-law. We wouldn't care much about her, or our half-sister, I should say. So let's pin first off King Fernando. We will pin Count Henrique of Navarra. We will pin our wife, Infanta Metzia, and we'll pin our firstborn son, Rodrigo Arista, who is a sadistic, just, charming young man. Yes, what can I do for you? This dwarf who I didn't see the ticket. Yep. Yep, you'll just need to do a roleplay post after, given that it's outside your area, and roleplay obviously incorporating it into that zone. So as long as you do that, you're fine. Then yeah, go ahead. You can do it. If you've already done a post. Okay. You're fine. Yes. Yep. Just in the future, keep that score lower. You know, there's ways to make that happen. You have the choice to. So in the future, no spamming learning. Certainly don't be rushing text, because I will hit you on that in the future. So just a warning. Okay. As long as you don't rush text, you're fine. Given what is your current development? Compare yourself to other big cities in Europe. You shouldn't compare to them. Cagliari is 16. No, you're fine. Still rush it. Then you're fine. Yep, I appreciate you asking. Just compare yourselves to the local regions. A lot of stuff is just balancing. Compare yourselves to the region. If you're too far ahead, stop. If you're not, you're fine. That's the main thing. Sound good? Okay. Running through Logadora, I passed through a peculiar-looking tent splayed open with yet another peculiar-looking occupant inside. Come in, oh mighty count. I can tell you many miles to go, and I offer you a reading on your future travels. We'll take it. Traversing the plains to the outskirts of Logrono, we're suddenly attacked by a swarm of bandit raiders, Alfred Blood, who are so close to the holding. Surely Mayor Abico will send help. As time drags on, we are chased by the scoundrels in the longest avoiding battle. Because it's painfully clear that no help is coming. How could a ruler let malicious riders like this inhabit our borders? Oh boy. We're gonna leave our marshal behind to protect us and go on. We're not a warrior. We didn't even arrive at the fucking event in time. We got harassed by raiders, and we didn't make it to the hunt we were going to. Also, just as a heads up, folks, I am GCing this game, so people may come in asking for stuff, and I will be dealing with that. So just a heads up. All right. Well, we didn't make that event, and we got attacked, and one of our bodyguards was murdered. That is quite unfortunate. We'll have to be much more careful in the future. Let's hire a caravan master, actually, or let's look for one. We'll search for a caravan master. Yes. Yes, you need to do an RP post for that shit, though. Why are you marrying commoner? It's a big deal, especially because you're emperor and your kids are. Okay, but if you do that as the emperor of the Roman Empire, I mean, there's reasons, right? I mean, maybe she's an attractive fucking, you know, harlot in Constantinople, but you need an RP post. If you're not marrying a noble, you need to do work into it. No casually doing that stuff. Okay. They have a noble title, and they've had family who are landed in the past. Yep. So good? Cool. Alrighty. So we have currently gotten a hook over our liege, King Fernando. He does not like us very much. We are trying to, I believe, sway him. Let's take a look. We are. And we are kind of succeeding in that. Given that we have this hook on him, I think we're going to go ahead and modify our vassal contract. Let's go ahead and eliminate our tax burden to him. We're going to renegotiate our feudal contract to pay no taxes to King Fernando. We're basically making ourselves an autonomous Basque country really early on in history. It became a thing later on where the Basques were basically given almost autonomous status, but we're going to do it very early on. And he'll agree. So we pay basically no taxes. And yeah, Navarre was invaded by Castella and conquered. Currently in Iberia, Castella rules almost all the Christian lands besides the Kingdom of Aragon and Barcelona. They also annexed Zaragoza, or I guess Zaragoza now, from the Emir there. That's land we'd very much like to have, and we probably will maneuver for that area. We're not going to rush, we're not going to conquer, but we will maneuver for territory slowly. So let's pay homage to our liege. We'll give him a gift of gold as well. We need to be in his good graces. Man, it is very dangerous going through there. We'll have to pay for accommodation as well. Goddamn, it is actually very dangerous. The capital is surrounded with bandits and fucking chaos. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait to go speak with our liege. I do love the travel mechanics they've added. It makes this shit realistic. Uh-oh. I think I desynced. A little bit. That's fun. But yeah, we are gonna have to wait. We cannot go see our liege because literally the King's Road is so unsafe to travel on that we cannot get there safely. So we'll have to wait. That's unfortunate. Yes, you crashed. You can rejoin at the rehost in an hour and 30 minutes. Yep. Our son is actually friends with us now. We've managed to befriend him. We did take him under our wing and we'll be training him personally. He's got a diplomacy education, which we're not particularly skilled at, but we want to teach him a thing or two about our family traditions, if you get my gist. You know, murder and polytheism. Our wife is pregnant again? God damn. Yeah, so just a reminder, in terms of our religion, we're polytheistic. We worship the old Basque gods, and we also worship Jesus, and we worship the Christian gods. So our family has got a plethora of deities that we worship, which is what our witch trait is. I got these two hiding in the pantry. A very irate cook shouts at me, dragging my daughter Metzi and Rodrigo, our son, in tow. Rodrigo had stolen a whole keg of wine. Metsia tried to put it back by herself before I noticed, but no such luck for her. Ah, she's diligent. God damn it, we lost the event. I wanted a disillusion. Am I lagging? No. I might have desynced. The AI might be running things. That's worrying. Oh boy. All right, our sister can get married. We'll need to find her someone. Someone with good titles, optimally. Obviously not heathens. Not our son either. That'd be not very fun. Let's look around at the... Ramon is unmarried. We could definitely marry our daughter to the Duke of Barcelona. He's club-footed, so no one really wants him. Yeah, our character is very, very lustful. That's true. Will be our sister. Tata Adelaide Rodrigo Arista. No, he doesn't want the marriage. Marrying down, fair. For months, Martina, Count Alfonso's bishop has been digging up secrets. Count Alfonso is attempting to get a claim on our lands. Well, our father taught us how to deal with problems, and I think that we need to take his advice under sway. We're not going to fight a war. If you want to fight against House Arista, you will not face an army. You'll face daggers in the night. And that's what he'll be getting as well. You have uncovered a secret that Jimena Romanines has been screwing the court jester. These events are going quick. Jesus, why is that happening? I'm worried that the AI is taken over because we desynced. We'll have to see, though. This is our second character OES. The original has died. He was an absolute fucking demon. We're not far off, but we're not him quite. Caravan Master, and let's get a court tutor, too. We'll do... not a lot of good options are there. We'll go with Jimena, I guess. As the deaf door of the birthing chamber opens, I'm not greeted by smiling midwives and crying babes, but instead, Infante Metsia's heart-wrenching wails. I'm so sorry, my lord, the midwife said. Your son, he is in heaven now. Oh, fuck. Our wife lost her child. That would have been our fourth son. Given we've had 5 children already, only losing one in these times is not bad, but that's still a tragedy. Unfortunate. Do we love our wife? Stubborn, sadistic, and lustful. Probably we wouldn't be loyal. If we find another woman, we would not be particularly loyal, I would say. The man in charge of cleaning the clothes of Count Alfonso's guard is brought to me. No one noticed him tampering with our clothes. Someone saying distracted the guards could be planted. It's a lot of gold. We're not gonna pay for that. We'll cut holes in the clothes and embarrass him. The condemned thief jerks at the end of the rope and then goes still. The crowd of commoners, muttering their approval, and begins to disperse. But there's the cheering, the groaning, the terror. I could improve public executions. Ooh. We'll make them slow and creative. Horrifying executions. When the time comes, my agents will need a safe route to escape Count Alfonso's castle. No, we don't have time or the money for it. We'll wait. For our steward, we will reassign... Actually, we need more courtiers. We really don't have a lot, do we? We'll assign Luis Rodriguez Arista, our brother, for now. He's loyal, but we'll need to find a better steward going forward. All right, Dynasty Legacy, folks. What are we thinking here? I think there's some obvious ones at this point. For our next one, I'll let you guys choose, and then we'll do a poll for this. What do you guys think makes sense for Arista right now? Guile obviously goes without saying, but any other ones, any suggestions we'll put into a poll. So Let me know. Guile's obvious, I think blood, given that we've had so many kids for our father and us. Any other ones? What's up? We are Alfarius. How's it going? Hope you are having a good day. Flesh vibrant and soft as the first light of dawn, a merchant presents me with exquisite carpet in the hopes of good future relations. As I marvel at the fine weave, I'm struck by a thought. Would a carpet like this muffle the treading of feet, even conceal the steps of a bumbling agent? It would. We'll send it to the man we are attempting to slay. Glory, Guile, any other ones before we do a pull? We're very city focused, so the metropolitan might make sense too. Law, all right. Mostly fair. I don't know about that one. We're not the most fair, are we? We just invented, how would you call it? Commercialized executions. We'll go with that one. Kin. All right. Can one of my mods do a poll? We've got Guile, we've got Glory, we've got Law, and we've got Kin. Can one of my mods do a poll for that? Appreciate that. If there is any mods here today. Let's try and learn Iberian Vulgar too. Very needed. We'll go with Palayu. He seems to know what he's doing. It'll cost a pretty hefty sum of gold there, but that's fine, worthwhile. Am I trying to unite Spain? No, Alfarius, we're doing a roleplay mega campaign. So there's 20 other players. We're gonna be going all the way to Stellaris. We're just roleplaying things as they go. So I play out characters as they are. An ambitious man might seek to do that, but we haven't had that. We're simply playing House Arista. We've been basically lowly counts so far, and I will not go to high status until the roleplay takes us in that direction. For now, we're simply scheming spy masters in the courts of our betters. We are the spy master for King Fernando of Castile. No wars have started yet. We've been attacked, but we haven't done any wars of expansion. Our liege has fought many wars. We actually started as the subject of the kings of Navarra, but they were conquered by Castile. Sancho invaded, who we actually ended up murdering, and then Castella was united and put into power by Urica, who we were underneath for quite some time. But she is dead now and King Fernando rules. What would we be seeking to do after we kill the Count of Amaya? They gotta follow Alfarius. He has gotten a claim on our land and we are seeking to murder him, but once that's done, what would we seek to do? Trying to think. Are the roads safe yet? No. We don't have the gold even to pay homage if we wanted to. Train troops. We'll do support schemes. Or our spy master, Mayor de Maya. Our mother is our own spy master. An evil blackguard, much like our father. They got along well. Starting up trade wouldn't be a bad idea, that's true. We'd have to go with a stewardship focus. My agents have prepared for weeks. The cook has been bribed to look the other way. The poison has been acquired, and the duck was gifted to Count Alfonso once more. It will be rubbed with the poison. The bit of herbs will mask the smell. Bon appetit, Alfonso. We actually have a pretty low chance of success here compared to the past. It's a little risky. Kid is winning, really. As spy master of a king, do they request the murder on behalf, or does CK3 not do that? I think you can get events for it, but it's very rare. TC Armored. Let's look into his enemies and see if we can deal with them. This is the rival of the king, a lowly commoner, Gustio Fortudo, a woman who would not go missing or be forgotten if she disappeared. To make better amends of our, tied, I will be the tiebreaker, and we'll go with Guile. I think that makes the most sense. We'll go with long reach, hostile scheme chance, and agent bribe cost reduction. I think that killing the rival of our king would be a good way to get better into his graces. We'll see that done after we, of course, deal with dear Count Alfonso here. Yeah, we will try and change our faith. What's up, Hilario? You've been a while, man. Hope you're doing well. Right now, we are Christian, but we are witches, and I'm taking that to mean we are polytheists who worship the old Basque gods and the Christian ones. We had another son. Beautiful. We'll make him a warrior. We'll need more of those in the future, I think, for safety. We need better courtiers more than anything else, I would say. Court of Shadows. My son and heir Rodrigo hovers in limbo between childhood and manhood. I have taught him enough to understand the truth, and he is still young enough to have an open mind. Do we wish to induct him into the faith of our own gods? He deserves to know. We'll try and teach him the old ways as well as the new. See if he takes to it. He's an evil paragon as well. Sadistic, just, and stubborn. Interesting. Very interesting boy, indeed. Let's look at our other children. Our firstborn daughter, Jimena. Does she have a guardian? And she doesn't. She's got a diplomacy education. No, really. She's under the care of our mother, actually, or our wife, rather. So we can't give our children guardians. Our wife is the Count of also Aragon. We don't actually share the same land, so our children are all under her guardianship, not ours. That's unfortunate. Like what that means, I know nothing of what y'all say. I'm a military history person. Fair. The Mesarabism is the worship of the Basque gods, essentially. It's a more complicated, but that's the shortened version. I can't tell if we actually succeeded in that scheme or not. See if we succeed first. I think we are still trying to murder him. We haven't gotten back if we succeeded on that scheme or not. That will support schemes. We need to get this murder completed. I don't know if the event bugged or not. We're waiting. Was it the Marco of Metzia? Her attention was caught by a criminal chained to the pillory. Metzia watched him for a while. When he did nothing but cough and beg for water, she rolled her eyes and kept on walking. Good daughter. Indeed. She's ugly. That's rough. We'll still find her a husband, but that will be love. My gosh. Diligent, callous, and pensive, and ugly. Give our other daughter a scheming focus. Fernando, we will give a learning focus. And then Martin, we will give a warrior's focus. What's not changing? We might be desynced. I think we are kind of desynced at this point. That's unfortunate. Rehost is in an hour. We can still do stuff, but we're going to be limited on some of what we can do here because we have a partial desync. Because the CK3 devs refuse to actually fix their fucking multiplayer issues. There's a lot of multiplayer bugs right now. It's pretty rough. We'll work around it, but it is rough. That's fucking gross. The fuck is going on? The fuck is Canu land? No, I will not abuse my powers. We'll make do. We actually might be entirely desynced. Because we're not getting any more events on murdering Count Alfonso. That's worrying. Okay, let's see if it is. We can test it. Let's go pay homage. We are desynced. God damn it. All right. I don't know if we're gonna events or do anything. We may be actually kind of fucked here, not gonna lie. That's unfortunate. I remember to hold a grand rite when we get back to for our coven who worship. Okay. Let's see if we even get events here. Need to figure out how to get that line back to us. Fucking D6 suck, dude. So we'll need to play the King of Castile. We need to siege her out. We'll need to give her a white piece, and then we're gonna need to take Nigeria. Yeah, because we got fucked by the desync, so I gotta try and fix it now. Not gonna do any of his events or anything like that either. All right, how do we get this title back? Retract his vassalage. We will revoke his title. And then we will grant this to Algario Rodriguez. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna go ahead and peace out of this war as soon as I siege Alto Aragon, and then we'll be able to rebuild. We got fucked. We're gonna have to rebuild after all this bullshit, but that's fine. It's better than being game overed. All right, white piece. And we're good. All right. Back to intrigue. We're going to work on intimidation. Noise. Cool. All right. Let's see what happened when we were gone. So obviously our territory was schemed against, but we're going to say in the RP we didn't lose this land. None of this happened. The regions of Navarre have been taken by Duke Jimena, who is a very ambitious leader of House Vila. We'll have to deal with him. Marshal of Navarre, no. The Argonne demands. Did we lose our fucking right to council? Oh, this really fucked us. God damn it. We lost our right to council. Unless we're on their council already. Nope. Oh no, because we're technically underneath him now. We lost our fucking council. God damn it, we lost our contract rights. That's fucking annoying, dude. Our county's just completely fucked now too. All right. We will rebuild control in the county. We will work on continuing to develop it. Did we lose the culture in it too? God damn it, they converted the culture. All right, we'll promote Basque culture in Nigeria. Support schemes from our spy master. And we'll leave it like that. All right. We'll just say that one of the recent wars fought heavily in our own region and it absolutely destroyed it. So we're rebuilding now. What became of our son? He became a fucking adequate bargainer, rough, just lustful and sadistic. And he got married too when we weren't looking. God damn it. Oh, that AI really fucked us up, I'm not gonna lie. We'll rebuild from it, but that's fucking brutal. But our kids, our sons. Oh, the AI married off all our children, too. One's to the Duke of Galizia. That's actually really solid. The other is to the Vizcaya house. That's actually not a bad marriage. They are making bad betrothals. I'll give them that. Our daughter married our brother. All right, there's the AI fuck up. That's not it. Oh, our kids are fucking a mess. All right, let's do it. Let's do a grand rite. Let's go ahead and take a moment. We'll go take some time in the mountains to worship the old gods. Having issues with my internet browser right now. Bear with me. There we go. We lost all our council positions. We lost all our income. God damn. Is no one holding our faith anymore? We need to start getting people into the... Oh my god, why is she imprisoned? Fuck off. The war started again? I thought I ended it. I'm gonna have to go fix this too. God damn it, dude. Jesus Christ. That is annoying. Alright, we should be good now. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. We need to start finding more people to worship the old gods like we do. Let's start with our son. We tried, I guess, in the past and he didn't want to, so we'll try again. Convert to witchcraft. How are we looking on our actual... We almost have schemer. We have twice schemes, so we can do 2 now. Let's start by trying to murder Duke Jimena of Navarra. Given his recent actions against us and his plotting and his growth in power rapidly, we'll need to deal with him. So we're gonna try and murder him. Spy Master, yes, we will take that. Our brother's still alive, our sister's still alive. Aversion to joy, scheming expertise. Our wife is our lover. We also at some point found out that she's cheating on us in rakish, so we'd also be looking for other outlets for our lustfulness. Let's see, who would we want to do here? Let's cuck someone. That seems like the logical step. What about the king's wife? She's content and deceitful. That's a hard pass. The Queen of Aragon is married to the Taifa of Zaragoza. What the fuck? It's a matrilineal marriage? How the fuck did she get that? Aragon's gonna inherit all of Zaragoza. Whoa. My spy master had the priest brought forth for the revelation and judgment of a grand conspiracy. However, when the priest refused to confess, Suero had absolutely no evidence or support for his educations. We'll find something for them to be disloyal of. I'll do a quick player map, then I'll continue. North Africa, Corsica, Sicily, HRE, Netherlands, bunch of the British Isles, Sweden, Novgorod, Crimea region, Byzantines, Kurdistan. Why the fuck is he that big? Oh, fuck, dude. All I ask is these players not rush. That's all I ask. Bactria and then Hashmids as well. All right. We actually already have Schemer. Beautiful. We're gonna go down the Seducer path then. We're gonna find a hobby in our older years. You still can't hear Discord. There's no one talking in Discord, so it's fine. I don't plan to be doing RP with players. There's no one around me for quite some time, so we're fine. No worries on that. See if I'm desynced or not. Okay, there we go. Let's find a court physician. No. The condemned thief jerks on the rope. All right, we got this event again. We're gonna make the executions more interesting. Our son Fernando came of age. He is a insightful thinker. The watch of the sleeping shape of Rodrigo while I said a quick prayer to the gods. As soon as the last wish of word passes my lips, he stirs as if his subconscious mind was waiting for this moment. While I step out of the shadows and offer Rodrigo his blessing, there's no fear or hesitation in his eyes. All right, wonderful. He's gonna worship the old gods with us. My agent had learned of Duke Jimena is currently undertaking a journey to Burgos, which will take him through several patches of wilderness. All that is missing is a band of thugs that will tragically slay him. High chance of success here. Beautiful. Thanks to my brilliant plan of my hired thugs, Duke Jimena is finally dead. As the travel party stopped the camp for the evening, banners poured from the trees calling for blood and gold, and he was slain. Beautiful. We'll be made spy master for his son, who is only 8 years old. Much more controllable. Does our wife still have a claim on it? She does. Wish you could make do wars on behalf of your spouse. Not that we do one, to be fair. All right, what would we be planning to do at this point? Jesus Christ, we're on speed 1. Not being a direct vassal of the king is a problem. We can't abide by that. Nope, no chance. My liege, have you heard what they're calling you? My suffragan bishop Almorish says to me while smiling serenely. They call you Count Algario the Witch. Not what you would want called flattering. It was unlikely that you could do anything to change it. Better get used to it. We're known as the Witch. Fitting, I suppose. Can we do it right now that we've got our son in the worshiping the gods as well? Yep. Our daughter also, the ugly one. God damn it. We're gonna host a ritual in the mountains of Nigeria to worship all the many gods we worship. We're not gonna rush king. We might go after the duke title so we can actually be in the court of our liege now. We're not overly ambitious, but we're not going to continue to be a second-hand vassal. Beautiful. Trying to figure out how we can press the claim of our wife. I don't think we can we? And I don't think our children keep the claim. Nope. It's annoying. Sure. A good marriage. We're leading a communal prayer. As the moon rises in the heavens, heralding his arrival, I can feel my body responding to the strange energies in the air. Silhouetted around the great bonfire are silent and moving, waiting for that which is to come. As the host of this gathering, it's up to me to begin the ritual. I will. Do an intrigue challenge. The blessings of the gods are many, and among them is knowing what to apply a little trickery. With the help of some mirrors, horns, and willing assistance, I put on a spectacular show. The air is thick with a thrilling mix of fear and excitement, and I can't remember the last time I felt this alive. Now that the main ceremony is finished, my guest and I are free to worship as it pleases us. Beautiful. My guests and I have worshipped the gods, exchanging sacred secrets and tied deep bonds. My mind is buzzing with new ideas. My body is in desperate need of rest. A warm bed has never felt so tempting. Wonderful. We're back from the mountains, doing questionable things. I mean, I guess we're already well known to be a witch at this point, so there's no reason not to just go full out with it. We got a Diplo perk too. What would we even want for that? Go with benevolent rule. Let's go see if there's any courtiers we can screw. A man like us would be very interested in such things. What are a court physician? She's crazy, but now she's also pregnant. That ain't it. Not relatives either. The king's daughter? She doesn't like us very much, though. 0% chance. We're not very good at this, are we? For a lustful man, we're not very good at that. Her husband is dead. We are really hated, but why does everyone hate us? Sadistic, lustful, witch, and sadistic. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. We're not a very publicly well-liked man, are we? We could do the abduction seducing route, but I think that's a little too R-rated. There's gotta be someone around. Maybe one of our wife's servants. That can definitely only end well. Dude, he's attacking our wife again. This fucking dude, this fucked us. Yeah, she's bugged. She keeps fighting the war over and over again. Well, let's see what he does with her. Hey, he released her. God damn it. He gave it to Count Rodrigo. Our son? Oh, okay, that's not horrible. Our wife is no longer landed, and the lands have been taken from her, given to our son by the king. Okay, that I can abide by. That's okay. Still annoying, but acceptable. Why the fuck is he wearing prison rags, though? We're allied with him. Friend him. He has a claim on Navarre now too. I should be able to help him along my attempt to befriend Count Rodrigo to present him with my gift. People are easily manipulated by shiny baubles. We'll give him a simple one. I took Jimena out playing with a bow, and to my surprise, he ran into a wounded doe. When he showed me the animal, his wounds were evidence of slow, torturous death, and he smiled. Good lad. Our liege is actually our ward. That's interesting. Our daughter became a skilled tactician and a reaver. Interesting. Let's try and get her to join witchcraft as well. We need to try and take his territory. If we can't be a direct vassal underneath our liege, we're kind of screwed here. Weeds in the gardening, we get increased fertility. It's because he's ill? Murdering him would do no good. Oh, I'm struggling to get back in a character here. I'm gonna be honest, figure out what to do. That D-Sync really fucked my immersion, at least. Just trying to think what we would do at this point. We'd probably be really into torture and really into fucking women, broadly speaking. I guess we're just gonna pursue that, to be honest. It's about all we do. Would this just be against our liege? What a wise decision, my liege. My suffragan Bishop Elmac laughs nervously and bobs his head at me like a pigeon. Truly, I have nothing to add. Almost fears me too much to contradict my decision, and it makes him rather useless as a bishop. Fine by me. Seduce the king's wife? No, we're not very good at seduction, so it's not an option. Let's look at our courtiers again, see if we can screw one. Who's not a relative. Most really just dislike us. The next trait we get does reduce it gets rid of our negatives for seduction attempts, so we're probably just gonna have to wait for that, to be honest. He's making the play for independence right now. If we got independence as well, we'd be able to potentially get on the King's Council instead of the Duke's Council. We just don't have the men for that. We only have 200. Do we have any prisoners? No, we don't. Our economy is back, at least. We have control in our territories again. We can upgrade our castle gates. We'll go for that. All right, we've managed to convince our daughter to join the worship of the old gods as well. I guess we're just mainly working on growing the worship of that in our household. Definitely not. Not our younger son. Maybe. Go to shop. Who was he married? He married the Countess of Avila. Oh, nice. His children will inherit down there as well, so we're going to have a cadet branch of our family in the south. Our daughter has been accused of a crime. We're going to pardon our daughter for being a witch. Beautiful. Why are we so tall? Genetically, we're just very tall. Our son's not that tall. We should probably make us question his parentage, I'm going to be honest. Hold on. Why is our son that small? Oh no. You know, does anyone else find it odd that our first 4 children are all short and one of them is ugly, whereas the last 2 children look just like us? You know what our wife is rather famous for? Adultery and being a rake. Problem is, he's already inherited Alta Aragon. Oh boy. Where's our wife currently located? We need to investigate this. She in Najira? She's not even with us. She's in Alfrega. The fuck is our wife doing? She's not even on our home fucking... She converted? She converted to fucking Islam. How do we get a fucking... I think that given his realization that his children look nothing like him except for his last 2, and the fact that his wife has converted to Islam, he is going to go rather biblical on this whole situation. We're going to have our wife murdered, and when she's murdered upon that very day, we're going to disinherit our son and his lands and name our second born son our heir. Fernando Arista. He's very fucking incompetent though. God damn it. We need another son. We're 49. We're not too old to not be able to have more children. Can we kidnap her? Is that doable? We'll kidnap her. Before we murder her, I'm gonna try and kidnap her. We'll try and torture the secrets out of her first. We're gonna try and kidnap our firstborn son too. Oh boy. We're going back to the OG fucking route. Olgaria's about to go down the dark path. We need to find out what exactly is going on and whether our children are even our own. We can start fresh, but we need to know the truth first. We'll dispatch our agents across eastern Iberia to kidnap our wife and our firstborn son. And we'll get every last secret out of them no matter what it takes. And when we know for certain, we'll proceed. Gotta remember, we are a sadistic son of a bitch. There's something odd about my courtier anus, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. Perhaps it's just my imagination running knock. Nevertheless, this ominous feeling is keeping me up at night. We're gonna look into it. All right, our second son wants nothing to do with the old gods and their worship. He is very unhappy with that. No son of ours either, despite him having, certainly having our blood. Malik Yaya's capital is truly prosperous. The peasants of Al Ish Buna are fat and happy and productive. The Muslims have brought on new crops to their land, rice. It's easy to grow and feeds the people well. Is this part of their success? I wonder. I might find this more productive to the peasantry myself. Send an agent. I've uncovered irrefutable proof of Anus's guilt. She has a terrible secret. Child's heritage. She has children out of wedlock. I see. The serving staff of a court is often conveniently overlooked as they overhear conversation, clean up, and move unnoticed through the hallways. This is also the case for my wife Infante Metzia's court, which presents an opportunity. We'll try and get informants in her court. My ward Jimena and his little friend Tello are making a copy of the scriptures from the study and brought it into the playroom. He tried to read it, but quickly realizes the words therein were best left for the priests. He seems completely content with his current inability to understand deeper meaning in the book. I think it'd be good for him to be content. We'll go with that. I raise my hand to call for Rodrigo from across the hall, yet my son only returns an embarrassed glance before rushing off. My own family has been turned against me by that squeamish commoner Bishop Amalric. He has taken up a habit of whispering lies in my relative's ears wherever he goes. Him for spiritual guidance, claiming that I'm a wicked count and that God has cursed our house. He will have to be dealt with as well. There's a lot of people who need to be dealt with, I think. We'll have a free intrigue in a moment, and we're gonna kidnap that bishop as well. We're gonna start going the torture route. Again, we're sadistic, so a lot of our enemies we're gonna torture and then kill them. This is gonna be a very, very dark reign for our current monarch. Will be pretty evil. All right, let's see if we can do it now. We shouldn't get any negatives. I still won't let us. Opinion. Fair. Yeah, we're so disliked we actually can't seduce anyone. So he'll continue to have blue balls for now until he gets another wife here. What playlist am I using? It's the Age of Empires soundtrack. It fits CK3 really well, I think. 2 months. My agents tell me Infante Metzia is traveling. I've arranged for some brigands to interrupt her little journey and make sure she arrives here. Let's go for it. 35% chance of success. She has escaped the bandits and no one knows who they're working for. Good. We're gonna try and kidnap our son. And we have succeeded. I know that you are Count Alphonse's real killer. We will deny it, and we will publicly become known as a murderer. We are going to go ahead and also put him on our hit list. First, let's kidnap our bishop. We'll deal with him. First, it's time to deal with our son, who is definitely not of our own dynasty. We'll torch him for all the information he knows. Take him to follow the fine Stiegel. If he has a secret, we'll know. I'm sure his mother would have told him of his true heritage. We'll get the secret out of it. We'll get the secret out of him. Why complicate matters? There's nothing like the good old rack. The sound of bones and sinew snapping is quite unforgettable. Let's see if he reveals his secret to us. Damn it, they found out we're trying to kidnap the bishop. That was an act of tyranny. Well, we'll have to deal with him the other way then. We're gonna murder the bishop instead of kidnapping him. Less fun. We have a secret on him. What did we find out? He's a witch, obviously. My spymaster Suero approaches me with a wicked grin. My lord, this pouch contains a powder most nefarious. If sprinkled on top, say a gift for Amalric, will leave no trace of whoever touched it. Perfect. Our son must have been told the secret. God damn it. We need to kidnap our wife again, though. I know that you're Yimno's real killer. If you wish for my assignments, you will do as I say. Fuck, the king's gonna blackmail us. Fine. But we'll remember that. We have to deal with our current problems, and then we can deal with the bigger ones. My ward Duke Jimena seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Afterwards, he couldn't stop talking about the feelings that locked eyeing one of the younger servants that caused him. Lustful. Yeah, can't blame the lad. El Rodrigo has escaped my dungeons. The guards have nothing to say in their defense. Our son fucking escaped. He's a lunatic now. Or he's melancholic. Never mind. Can we kidnap him again? Oh, we can't. He'll need to be dealt with. He's no son of ours. We'll need to make more children. One last attempt to kidnap our wife. Oh, we can't anymore. We're gonna kill the bishop, then we're gonna kill our wife, and we'll move on from there. She'll come to our court. Gee, I guess she didn't know we were trying to kidnap her. She'll come to our court. It should be easy to kidnap her from there. Or murder her. I'd rather that we kidnap her and then, like, torture her to figure out, like, if those children were not ours or not, though. It's definitely what our character would do. I have regards to you, my sincere thanks, as he stares angrily at me through a haze of alchemy. We're testing out our poisons on someone. We're not going to be blackmailed again. That's done. My agents have prepared for weeks. The cooks have been bribed. Look the other way, and the poison has been acquired. Let's kill this fucking bishop, who's been turning our children against them, even if they're not our own children. Thanks to the duck and the poison vowel, he is finally dead. Well, we are publicly known for being his murderer, but it only adds to our dread. That's fine. He needs to be dealt with. Alright, what of our wife? She's in our court now, right? Yes. We're gonna imprison our wife. We don't even need to abduct her. She came willingly to our capital. We're gonna imprison her, or we're gonna torture her to figure out if she truly did bear children of another. We'll throw her in the dungeons too. Ukazuno as he suddenly disappears, but before I have time to really worry, he comes bounding back carrying a kitten. Ogario, look what I found. It's a gift for you. Wonderful. We'll take the cat. We'll name him... Oh, Snow. Store in the dungeon so she can't get away. It's like in the Evergrande campaign when we killed all the French. Yeah, we've got a lot of blood feuds already, but mostly with our own family. We get a divorce. Well, let's obviously break up with her. My account full of sister-in-law is firmly in my grasp. However, with the right strategy, I might raise my upper hand even further. Perhaps Mayor could be used to extend my influence over the Count. Beautiful. They're gonna follow Ulrich. The screams could be heard throughout the castle. Rushing servants left and befuddled Count Ferrella, staring at the bloody corpse of Mayor lying in his chambers. His knife next to it. I was in the garden by myself. You must believe me, insists the gathering throng of courtiers. Who would ever believe such a flimsy excuse? Very well. We aided someone else in their murder attempt. Wait, that was our daughter. What? Our daughter was murdered! God damn it. I had that very wrong. Yeah, we are kind of crazy, aren't we? Just a little bit. Our daughter was murdered. The whole of my daughter Mayor's death has left in my heart remains clawing upon me each time I think of her foul killer and injustice that remains to be served. Day after day, the cruel logic of revenge dominates my thinking, fueled each night in fitful dreams, while I see Ferrella and House Trastamara racked the same grief my family endures. We write in stone. We're gonna murder our firstborn son. We're gonna have to murder out his entire dynasty. I expect Duke Robert would be keenly interested in information I've acquired indicating Ferrella as the murderer of his cousin Mayor. It's our daughter. Are we gonna sell information on the death of our daughter? We will. And our son is dead, killed by our own hands. And our wife died in our dungeon as well. He murdered our daughter. I'd rather kidnap him. We'll have to settle a murder. Well, we are fit to remarry. I think it's time to find a good young wife. From our cultural group. We'll go with her. Andrigoto Lopez de Fuguer. We just need a basic wife that we can have more of. No, we're not playing a good character right now. That is very clear. Let's go into torture. That makes more sense, I think. He hasn't got a taste for it yet, but he's certainly being enjoying it given how sadistic he is. Alright, who else is in this family? How many of them live? And how long before he's plotting against us? The scheming is getting hand. Flora and Sebyavslav are standing with their heads close together. They stall as they round the corner. My count, we were just talking about your recreational activities. They seem to be taking up much of your time. Nothing any loyal servant should worry about. Who else is of this dynasty? Let's see that their seed is permanently wiped off the earth. We'll murder both the older ones and then murder the son. Yes, the first session is the son. We're gonna wipe their dynasty off the face of the planet for murdering our daughter. The only suitable recompense. Actually, can we kidnap him? No, we can't. Pardon our physician. Prayer is victory. My ward to Jimena hovers in the limbo between childhood and adulthood. I've taught him everything to understand the truth, but he is still young enough to have an open mind. If I were to induct him into the service, of the Horn God, is now or never. He fucking hates us, so no. Absolutely not. Murdered family. Yeah. Well, we can add him to the list as well, I suppose. Who is our current heir? Our grandson, Algario. He's quite capable, isn't he? He actually might be related to us. Fuck, our scheme was discovered. You know, he is about as tall as us, and this is the grandson of our son. Perhaps our son was actually not of another family. Would Count Olgario realize that he probably murdered the wrong person now that our grandson is growing up to look just like us? Oof. How do we continue the purge? We'd have to kill all of our grandchildren. I suppose we could disinherit them. We need to have more children born of us first. Oh, our wife fucking hates us. She fucking hates us. Yep. Well, as long as she has kids, it's no problem. One of my agents has acquired a deadly spider range for a servant of Count Frella's bed before dark. And he is dead. One of our rival family, slain. Count Frella, the vile murder of my daughter Mayor, has had last been dispatched by our hand. The honor of our family thus restored. With the aim of the Arista vendetta achieved, it might be best to put the fracas behind us. We're done. When I say we're done, they're all the same. We're gonna kidnap him and deal with this personally. He has a family member, doesn't he? He has a son. We'll kidnap both of them. Oh boy. Yeah, we're low-key playing basically Ramsay Bolton right now. That's about where we're at. We're about there at this point. Alright, we're gonna kidnap the father and the son, the last of their dynasty, or we're gonna torture and kill both of them. Sentences you say in CK3. When that's done, we'll be done with our feud and we can look into the future. We're gonna disinherit our grandson. Oh, that's way too high of a cost. We'll do it the simple way and murder him though. My agents have noticed that my rival, the devious Count Pedro, seems to have some fairly regular habits. If these could be observed, they could be the key to a breakthrough. We'll study his habits. Our spy master doesn't like us. We need to find a replacement who doesn't fucking hate us. He has been fully tutored and we've made him a knave and peaser. Beautiful. He's sadistic, intent, and lustful. We are really fucking hated, aren't we? God damn. To be fair, that might have been the fact that we, like, murdered our son and wife. So far. Sinner. Oh boy. We're making pretty good income now, though. That's for sure. We'll build, I think, hunting grounds next. As my scheme moves closer to fruition, swift communication is key. I have an especially clever pigeon from Fa that can be used to send urgent messages to me here in Nigeria if the need arises. It's a good idea. We no longer lose piety from torturing. You should be a dynasty tier fucking hated. Dude, true. True. He would be so fucking hated. My steward Mayor Gacinda approaches me, rage in her eyes and cat in her hand, held by the scruff of its neck. As she thrusts the cat in my face, I said, "As my dear Snow, I found this little monster among my things. What wasn't stretched, the bitch was covered in piss." Tough. It's our physician, who doesn't like us. She's terrified. That's good. Fear is useful. We need more children, and our wife isn't giving us more children. That's a problem. Oh, she's pregnant. Beautiful. There we go. Let's see if we can get in there. If so, we'll kill all of our other children. And we'll start fresh. The time comes, my agents will need a safe route to transport Luis out of Pedro's castle. We'll go try and do it ourselves. Can't trust anyone else with it. And we get lost in the forest overnight. My grandson, Count Algaria, has honored me with a visit and has brought one of his courtiers along. Algaria approaches me excitedly. "Old man Count Algario, it pleases me to see you thriving here in Niger. It occurred to me that Lucido here might be of service to you. He's an incredibly talented scholar." He is very talented. But we can't trust anything he sends us, so no. We have gotten ill in the wood as well. We have a son! We have a son we know is ours. Scheme discovered, and we'll abduct Pedro. We'll give him an intrigue education. Fuck, we failed at both. Fine. We'll do it the not fun way. We cannot murder him. Alright, that's fine. We'll wait on that then. Let's capture our grandson. We can. We can't. We'll have him murdered. We have allies. One. Now they passes without my suffering Bishop Ambrose making a mockery of me during his sermons. That's obsessed buffoon is certain that I am an agent of Satan and will not rest until he has turned the peasantry against me. We'll shut him up for now, and we'll deal with him. Gonna disinherit him. The man in charge of cleaning the clothes of Count Algaria's gods is brought before me. No one will notice him tampering with their clothes. I'm not gonna pay that kind of money for it. We'll wait. A son we know is ours. Meanwhile, me in the next room over laughing at my breast. So you think? We'll see with our new wife. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill all three of our firstborn son's children. A little rough. But first, let's deal with this fucking bishop. We'll make our daughter help us here as well to abduct the bishop. Try and sway our life too. We need her to kind of like us. She really doesn't like right now. Yeah. Our cat is killing all the rats at our castle. Challenge to a board game. From our rival? Sure. Why not? We're gonna have him murdered anyway. Count Pedro is already waiting to begin our little chess match set, waiting with a competitive grimace and large across his face. We're neck and neck with neither of us even close to victory. Careful, so exclaimed Potent. One more move like that and you'll receive my trap piece. Just as planned. Our match marches on, and Pedro continuing with such a devious ruse that I'm left speechless. We're neck and neck, with neither of us even closer to victory. He is a very good spy master. Look, I may be winning, but if you ask nicely, I'm willing to just let you have this, explains my opponent, voice dripping with kindness and pity. There's more to life than winning at chess. Our march, don't feel too bad. A voice sweet and caustic as said, even Fortuna couldn't follow my moves. Our son is dead, and it publicly is known. The agitators named me as the perpetrator. It is publicly known that we killed our grandson. We did win the game of chess, though. With a roar of triumph, I surged to my feet, scattering pieces everywhere. The chess is mine. Another fine victory on an indisputable rise towards the role of king of games. We defeated our rival. How does it feel to lose, little man? Let's kidnap our... Beautiful. We kidnapped our bishop. Let's deal with him. A little bit of move him to the dungeons. A little bit of torture. Beautiful. Just a nice little recreational thing. We'll keep him there for a while until he's dead. Ah, all right. Let's go deal with our rival again. We beat him in a game of chess. I think it's time for him to be killed. We're also rivals with our physician, so we need to not have her as physician, I would say. Let's find a new one. Have to wait quite a few years, actually. We will hire Maria. All right, let's murder our other not grandson. Again, he's not of our lineage. We'll just have him killed here. And when we kill his brother, we will be able to have our lands inherited by our true-born son, Rodrigo Arista. We'll tutor him ourselves in the ways of intrigue. Like our father before us. How many people have we killed? Oh boy. Not as many as I thought. Only 6. Our father killed a fuck ton. He killed so many fucking emirs. Yep. Please, Louis Mules, this insane grudge has to stop. I'm scared to go anywhere. I'll jump at the nearest mention of Trestamar. My brother is clearly shaken. I am torn between the risk posed to my family, the need to teach Count Pedro a lesson. We're not letting this feud go until every last one of them is dead. Absolutely not. We'll marry our other or murder our other grandson as well. What's the song? Has to be related. While you are requesting that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick too. I'll be right back. I'm back. A local mystic insists on seeing me, and upon being brought to my presence, he started wailing. And is that blood on his hands? The signs are not in your favor, my lord. I spilled the intestines of a hen, and the blood showed me your future. It's dark and full of death. Yes, but not mine. Raids of Castamere? Sure. It does fit the mood. Oh, our young son is charming. Wonderful. That's a very good song. We just murdered 4 of our children, so yes. Katarina's heartlessness has always bothered me, but recently has gotten on my nerves more than ever. I want to get back at her for this behavior, but what should my reprisal take? A rival. We'll call her uncouth and have her kidnapped. And then murdered. What of our rival? Can we murder him yet? We cannot. Nor his son. Oh, we can murder his son. Beautiful. We'll have Louis Speed Restrestamar murdered, and then only his father will remain. Or his brother, I guess. Someone is plotting to kill me! Probably my fucking spy master. Put her on disrupt schemes. Nahira, it might be COD. Let's go pet our cat. Look at the map as well. My niece Igna is known for her venery brings rumors of beasts spotted in my realm. I'm hearing much talk of the Count of Niger. It is said that there are excellent prospects for hunting thereabouts, with many worthy hares seen roaming the lands. My spy master Maria has made her way into my life with sweet words and sweeter touches. Late at night, I struggle to keep her off my mind. The feeling smolders between us until soon either burst into flames or die out. We do have major blue balls, so I want to dwell forever in the inferno. Beautiful. We're fucking our spy master. My spy master Maria approaches me eagerly. A servant could come into the kitchen at any time. I almost protested when she pulled me towards the countertop, tugging at my blouse. Nice. We lost the event. Anyway, she screwed us in the kitchen, so we're having fun. Yeah, mega campaign after this. Our rightful moves against House Trestamar have not gone unnoticed. It is all but certain they are now regretting the killing. While such creatures don't deserve pity or mercy, the original injury has been repaid. Extended conflicts indefinitely may not be in our best interests. No, we are not done yet. Explore the mountains. Map surroundings, beautiful. We'll be able to kidnap our rival. What's going on in England? It's split into two. Northumbria and then the southern kingdoms. And then Scotland's very powerful too. Let's have the Duke murdered as well. He has grown to be not very useful. We raised him and he's gone against us. No reason not to have a more easily, what's the word, manipulated person in charge. Let's have another grand rite ceremony too. It's been a while. We'll go worship the old gods of the mountains with our daughter, the only one who remains. So let's, yeah, just the two of us. Our granddaughter can marry Rodrigo Arista. Let's find her someone good. He has a claim on Soria. We'll have her married to Ardano Mutsias Gonzalez. Can we get a matrilineal marriage? We can. Beautiful. We're going to marry our daughter matrilineal to a second son of a minor county. We're going to have his claim pressed in the future as well. Perhaps. We'll pardon our lover. Pardon our granddaughter. Our court is really a hub of fucking villainy, isn't it? Jesus Christ, our daughter is fucking ugly. Yep, just us in the mountains with our daughter, worshipping the fucking elder gods. Nice. Nice, nice. Who is trying to murder us? Let's put our spy master on finding secrets. Maybe she'll figure out who's trying to kill us. Probably one of our other not children. As my fellow witches arrived in Niger, I catch a glimpse of an unfamiliar face. When I go to greet my daughter Metsia, she introduces the strange man of Biko. They're old acquaintances, and it turns out she's asking if he can join the worship of the old gods. Very well. As the moon rises in the heavens, heralding his arrival, I can feel my body responding to the strange energies in the air. For our ritual, we'll read from an ancient grimoire, an ancient ritual book. The old words are strange, yet they speak to me on an instinctive level. They weave an enchanting pattern full of beauty and promise. My guests are utterly spellbound. As they close the grim over a dramatic gesture, the cheers erupt into the glade, all 2 of them. Beautiful. Well, we'll talk about the art of commerce with our daughter. We're gonna get a treat for that, which is fucking nice. Beautiful. May he watch over us. Reminder, we're not like worshiping Satan like it's supposed to be. We're worshiping the Basque gods. I want to keep reminding that to clarify for people. For stewardship, we'll take golden obligations. That way we can demand payments for hooks. So we can start blackmailing people now. Time to kill another of the Trastamara dynasty. Let's get a hook on him. We'll blackmail him. He still lives. The poison veal cuts. Everything was going according to plan until he noticed something was off. We tried to poison his favorite dish and he noticed a different smell and threw it away. We'll try again. A bastard has been born of our lover, our spy master, Maria Benavides. We're already so hated. Let's let the world know it's our daughter. Why not? We'll give her an intrigue education too. Is it just me, is it just, or is the Midwest the strategy gamer hub in the US? I think there is a lot of people from the Midwest who like strategy games, that's true. I don't know if it'd be the hub though. I mean, the coasts are so populated. It's proportionally higher, I would think. We're going to start blackmailing dukes, and we're going to murder our own. Jimena III. Good. Our son rules in Alta Aragon. We'll make him our ward. We'll take our daughter as the court tutor. We can demand money from our son. No, we won't do that. Let's go on a hunt to de-stress, though. Killing things is always fun. We'll go for... we don't really need to murder anyone, do we? You are hereby arrested for your crimes against the crown. Right when we're about to murder him, too. God damn it. We'll have him murdered right now. You can't put us in prison if you're dead. And he's murdered. He was just about to imprison us when he was killed. Our wife and our daughter just died in childbirth all at once. Holy fuck. Whew. All right, we were about to be arrested for crimes against the realm when we murdered the man trying to arrest us. In the same day, our fucking unborn daughter and wife died in childbirth. Jesus Christ. This day takes a heavy toll. We've been made spy master for the Duchess Tikla of Navarre. She knows better not to cause problems with us. God, look how hated we are. That's fine. They can hate us. They just need to fear us. Well. Third time's the charm. We need another wife. No one will fucking marry us. We'll go with Julia Ordonez. She's about the only one left who will actually marry us at this point. Let's fabricate a hook on her. Just so we have something over her. We can't have that mistake again of not having something on our leash. Not again. After we were almost imprisoned. Our niece is a lover with our spy master? Our spy master who's fucking us is also fucking our niece. Who's a Satru? Oh, she's the relatives of our half sister who married the Satru Viking. She's a berserker. Jesus Christ. Inga's kind of base, not gonna lie. She's got a son too. Give him a martial education. We're also sick. Hopefully our spy master does something. Maria came to my chambers and offered me a draught that was yellow in cover. She told me to pinch my nose as I drank it. When the tepid liquid passed my lips, I almost immediately spat it out again. It was fresh urine from a pregnant sow. What the fuck is our physician? Put her in prison. She's trying to murder us. Absolutely not. We need a new physician now. We're fucking sick. That's the spy master we were fucking, I think, screwing too, right? Yup. A lunatic. Well, as long as she's good at her job, that's fine. We'll go over Veruca. Our spy master needs, I think, to get her due here. To move her to the dungeon. Oh, she's in the dungeon. A little bit of torture. God damn it. As a loyal man, this hard to find. Our daughter. She may hate us, but she won't betray us. They are less likely, yeah. All right, that's the game for today. We're at time. Oh, that was a fun one. That the rehost fucked us pretty hard there when the AI took over, but we got back into things. We have now become an absolute fucking demonic entity scheming it out in Castell. I think next session when our son comes of age, we're gonna try and go after a Duke title too. I think it's about that time. So I'm gonna go take a break for a moment and get the grand campaign set up. We're gonna be continuing with the regular House Taurus grand campaign, and we are gonna be doing our first session in Victoria 3 today as well. So I will be back in just a moment.